We can be hurt by the things people say and do to us, but we can choose not to be harmed. This simple yet profound statement captures the essence of resilience. It acknowledges that life will throw us curveballs, but it empowers us with the understanding that we have a choice in how we respond. Life is a journey filled with both joy and sorrow. We will inevitably encounter situations and people that challenge us, that make us question our worth, and that leave us feeling hurt and vulnerable. But amidst these challenges lies an incredible power, the power to choose our response. This power doesn't negate the pain or hurt we may feel. It doesn't dismiss the actions of others or pretend that they don't matter. Instead, it recognizes that while we cannot control the external world or the actions of others, we can control our own internal world, our thoughts and our reactions. This is the heart of resilience, the ability to acknowledge the hurt, to allow ourselves to feel it fully, and then to choose how we move forward. It is in this space of choosing that we discover our true strength and resilience. Imagine this. You're walking down the street, lost in your own thought when someone bumps into you, spilling their coffee all over your shirt. Your immediate reaction might be anger, frustration, or even a sense of injustice. Why me, you might think. But let's pause for a moment and examine this situation. The other person's action, while careless, was likely unintentional. They probably didn't wake up that morning with the goal of ruining your day or staining your clothes. It was an accident, a mishap in the flow of life. Your anger, however justified it may feel in the moment, stems from your interpretation of the event. You are interpreting this accidental bump as a personal attack, a deliberate act of disrespect. But what if you chose to see it differently? What if you saw it as a simple mistake, an opportunity for understanding and grace? It's a powerful shift in perspective to see a mistake not as a failure, but as a simple misstep, an opportunity for understanding and grace. This approach allows us to move past judgment and blame, fostering a more compassionate and forgiving environment for ourselves and others. By viewing mistakes as opportunities for growth, we open ourselves to learning and improvement. Instead of dwelling on the error, we can focus on what we can learn from it and how we can do better next time. Furthermore, extending grace to ourselves and others creates a space for genuine connection and healing. In conclusion, by choosing to see mistakes as simple errors, we can cultivate a more positive and productive approach to life, one that embraces learning, forgiveness, and understanding. Words have immense power. They can build us up, tear us down, and everything in between. When someone directs hurtful words our way, it can feel like a punch to the gut, leaving us reeling in pain and self-doubt. But here's the thing. Words only have the power we give them. If someone calls us a name, it is our choice, whether we internalize that label and allow it to define us. The words are merely sound waves, vibrations in the air. It is our thoughts, our beliefs about ourselves, that give those words meaning and weight. Think about a time when someone paid you a compliment that you didn't believe. Perhaps they praised your intelligence, your creativity, or your kindness, but deep down you didn't see yourself that way. Did their words magically transform your self-perception? Likely not. The same principle applies to insults or negative comments. Just because someone says something about us doesn't make it true. Their words reflect their own perceptions, their own biases, and their own internal struggles. We don't have to accept their version of reality as our own. This doesn't mean that we should simply brush off hurtful words or pretend they don't affect us. It's important to acknowledge the pain, to allow ourselves to feel it fully, but then we can choose to release it. We can choose to see those words for what they are, a reflection of the speaker, not of our own worth. This is not always easy. It takes conscious effort and practice to challenge our automatic negative thoughts and replace them with more empowering ones. But with each conscious choice we make, we strengthen our resilience muscle and step more fully into our own power. Throughout history, countless individuals have faced unimaginable adversity and emerged stronger on the other side. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist who survived the horrors of the Holocaust, wrote in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, that everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Frankl's words are a powerful testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within each of us. Even in the face of unimaginable suffering, he discovered that we always have the freedom to choose our response. This choice may not change our circumstances, but it can profoundly change us. Consider the story of Malala Yousafzai, the young Pakistani activist who was shot in the head by the Taliban for speaking out in favor of education for girls.